The ANC Hollywood chapter has a fascinating seminar that's planned for this Friday, and with me to explain that are Rostom Sarkisian and Paul Seradarian. Gentlemen, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
First of all, explain the Small Business Tax and Opportunity Forum. What is this all about, Paul?
This is a seminar we're going to have. It's the ANC Hollywood in cooperation with the State Controller's Office. It's going to take place on Friday, August 28th. It's going to be between 8:30 and 1 p.m. At St. Garabed Church, actually right underneath in Karapetian
right here in
Hall.
Little Armenia.
Right here in Little Armenia,
Okay.
right between Hollywood and Sunset. It's a wonderful seminar, we think. It's going to be John Chiang, the State Controller, who everyone's read about from the papers, will be there. And it's essentially addressing the needs of the small businesses around Hollywood, Los Angeles. It's open to everyone. It's a free seminar. And it's to address a host of concerns, but also a number of opportunities that are available to our businesses that are often overlooked or not known about. Right. And especially now, in the recession, a lot of public funds are being deployed both on the state level and also locally. So there's a lot of opportunities for small businesses that they can take advantage of.
And lots to learn about as well. Rostom, you're one of the organizers of this. If I were a businessman, let's say I'm self-employed in Southern California somewhere, or maybe I have 100 employees, and I'm still considered a small business, what would I gain by coming Friday at 8:30? What would I hear?
Well, one of the things that you would hear is what changes have taken place in the tax laws in California, whether they're sales, use taxes, employment taxes. We'll have a full discussion on that. In addition, we're going to have a discussion about how to grow your business. This is the important one. The Small Business Administration, SCORE, a couple of other organizations will be there to talk about what resources are available to business owners to help them thrive in this economy.
So if you're a businessman, you should make it a priority to attend Friday, because obviously there's information about opportunities, about tax law, about the economy in general on Friday. Who are some of the presenters? Rostom mentioned a couple of them. Who else is going to participate?
Well, we've got John Chiang, who's going to open. We're also going to, from the various agencies, the Franchise Tax Board, the SBA, a number of different agencies are all going to have presenters who will sort of detail exactly what their agencies can offer local businesses. And these will tend to be very high-ranking people within the association, so you're sort of getting it from the horse's mouth. You're getting, the information unfiltered and the absolute latest. So it should be wonderful, yeah. And
in these economic trying times, it's a free seminar, and all you have to do is reserve. Let's take a look at the information, Golia, in the control room. Friday the 28th, 8:30 to 1:30. And for information, there's a phone number there. Rostom, what's the number that people should call?
Well, they can call the ANC Western Region office, 818-500-1918. Active organ Heratanel Utemegute. 519-18 որ RSVP-ն են աս սեմինարի համար։
Okay, հիմա որ հայերենով խոսենք Ռոստոմ, մեկ-երկու բառս են մեր հայախոս բարեկամներուն, սեմինարի մասին ինչ կրնաս բացատրել։
Okay, սեմինարի մասին մենք բոլորիս գիտենք, որ այս դնդեսական պայմաններում մեջ շատ դժվարություններ կա փոքր բիզնեսներու համար։ Մենք կուզենք որ իրենց ինֆորմացիա տալ, որ գնա իրենց աջակցել taxerու մասին, կամ ինչպես որ գնան իրենց բիզնեսները զորացնեն, ուր գնան նայել լալուներու համար կամ օգնությունի համար, եւ ինչեւ գնան իրենց ուրիշներու հետ աշխատելով իրենց բիզնեսները զորացնեն, opportunity-ները բիդլան։
Շատ լավ, եւ ովև է մեր գրնակալ եւ մաս կազմեն։
Ադոնց որ բիզնեսի դերեն կամ գուզեն բիզնեսը սկսեցնել, ասի բոլորի համար չէ որ կան միայն դեն, բայց ադոնց որ բիզնեսներ ունեն եւ գուզեն ինքնին զորացնել եւ նոր օրենքները սորվել, ասի իրենց համար շինված է։
Շատ լավ։ Ուրեմն պետք է ապահովի դերմը, reservation պետք է լա։
Այո, reservation-ը գնալ ինտերնետով գնացնել, բայց ամենեն թուրինը բիդլա տելեֆոնով 818-500-1918։ Okay,
եւ աստուպատն է, ամսուն 28-ին, դեղը ուր է։
Բիդլա Karapetian Hall, Hollywood-ի մեջ, Փիլիբոս դվրոցի թիմած, ադրեսը 1614 North Alexandria է եւ եկեղեցին հալի մեջ բիդլա։
Okay, շատ լավ, շնորհակալություն, նորեն գսենք համարները վերջավորության։ Paul, ANC Hollywood, this is a new chapter for the ANC. Why was it important for it to organize this along with some of the other sponsors?
Sure. Well, we represent Hollywood, and so we represent all of our, the citizens and the local businesses. And we felt that this was one of the best ways that we could, at this moment, address a lot of their concerns. I mean, we're all feeling a lot of the pressure from the recession, and this, we felt, was one of the best ways in which we could, address a lot of people's fears and also, propose some solutions which are out there.
And probably solutions that I would not get from the newspaper on a daily basis, Rostam, or maybe on TV news. There might be some tax advantages or some opportunities that I would not hear otherwise, except from the lawmakers and some of those organizations like the Small Business Administration.
Exactly. I mean, if you read the Financial Times on a daily basis or the Wall Street Journal, you might know some of this stuff. But for most small business owners, they're worried about making sure they succeed. They're not worried about what's happening in Sacramento, what's happening in D.C. And what they might not know is that there's programs out there in Sacramento and D.C. that's specifically meant to help them. And we want to make sure that we make that information available to them.
Okay. And Paul, this would be an obvious way to also network with other businesses in the area. So let's say I'm a baker in Little Armenia. I get to meet other people that might be suppliers to me eventually.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's another big reason we were holding this event. Is also it's definitely a community event. It's the ANC Hollywood is sponsoring the event, as is the Thai CDC, the Regional Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce. So we brought a lot of organizations together, which small business owners will have access to. We'd like to meet everyone, and hopefully everyone will get to know each other, as well as various small businesses will get to know each other as well.
Fantastic. So, and this isn't the first time that ANC has collaborated with other communities in the area. You joined the Thai community recently. Tell us about that event.
Well, we had that event, and we also had a census event, which was actually very similar to this, and a number of people from the community came. We think it was very beneficial, and yeah, again, we were able to network with other groups, and yeah, it was very successful, I think.
So I'm sure, Rostam, you're proud of the public service that your chapter of the ANC is conducting through these various outreach programs.
Very much so. And as had been mentioned again previously about why we're doing this, we're always asking so much of the Armenian community because it's important. We need to make sure that the genocide is recognized. We need to make sure that Armenian rights are defended. But that requires people to act, and they've been our voice, they've been our strength. We want to be able to give something back now, and this is the reason why we're doing this. We want to help businesses in a time of crisis, because that's what we should be doing. Okay.
And if you're not a business person and you're not a member of the ANC, there's also an opportunity for them to participate by volunteering their time. Is that still valid?
Yes, it is. On Friday,
absolutely, yeah.
We're going to need all the help that we can get, and we're going to need greeters, we're going to need people to sign in tables. If you're interested in learning about this and you're not a small business owner, please come on by. We don't want to exclude anybody. We also want to make sure you know that this is going to be beneficial to small business owners.
Okay.